Yo, welcome back to another live stream with me, Xycor, along with TriZon. Continuing on in our ARK Survival Ascended playthrough on Ragnarok. And today, we're going to be moving bases. We've been at this base for a little while now, and it's about time we upgrade because our base is overrun with dinos. As you can tell, we've got too many here. They don't fit anywhere, and this is just a little tiny house. So, yeah, we were going to attempt to move kind of down south and to an island we had kind of picked out. And, yeah, hopefully that will be enough to tie us over and be a main base on Ragnarok here. Also, we were going to do the Helicopteron stuff today, but we can't. We're not that built up on Ragnarok here, and as far as we saw, we're the most built up on the center, but we went there, and we don't see Helicopteron at all spawning. Okay. But, yeah, TriZon did, like, 5 dino wipes on the center, waiting to see if we could get one to spawn using our gene scanners, and it just didn't. So that leads us to believe that Helicopteron are not on the center. Now, are they? I don't know. You never know. They could be, and just maybe we just had terrible luck. I don't know. But at this point, we don't think they're on there, so we can't do it tonight at least. So anyway, yeah, I wanted to do the helicopter and stuff, but also, like, they take Tuso tentacles, and just we don't have anything to get those with on anything other than the center. I mean, potentially maybe the island. It would take some prep for that. Instead, we have a Giga on here. Okay, but since we were over there, we did bring a couple of our RGs and a Pteranodon as well. I brought Petrie over because at some point we're going to use him to do some stuff. Yeah, hopefully I don't lose him. Okay, so let's see. Now, if we're going to head down to that place that we want to build stuff, we're going to need our building dinos. We'll need probably a beaver. We'll need the Anki, we'll need the Doid, and we'll need the Megaloceros. Now, are we going to cryo all of them? Maybe? Otherwise, we could just ride them over to the raft and carry some of them. Where's the Doid? Okay, the Doid's there. I don't know what Anki we want to take. The male or the female? I'm not sure which one's better. I guess just the male there. Or we could take both. You know, I need to uncryo my RG now. I don't think that would be bad. That's a green drop. I might as well get it, just because. Let's see what this green drop has. Some nice junk. Okay, yeah, just pretty much junk. Okay, let's get up here. I don't know why I'm riding a Doid around. But I guess, we'll take both Ankis, we'll take a Doid here, and probably the highest level beaver. Which beaver is that? We got two 224 beavers and a 209. Let me get my RG out here. And I have a bunch of junk on me. You know, I have a apprentice treasure map too. I should go dig that up. So maybe I should make myself a shovel before we go. That actually wouldn't be bad. We have the resources here. We can do that. Full frontal. There we go. Yes. He's still got his party hat. It is pretty much broken. You know, I probably should have repaired that before I took him off of the center. We don't have 2000 keratin 2,000 fiber and 5,000 hide. Yeah, I hope your saddle doesn't break, full frontal. He's got like 10 durability left on that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to give him a regular saddle. Maybe I should make one as backup. Okay, Arkalon. Collect all the algae. Might as well. Put that in the fridge here. Not fridge. Preserving bin. There we go. And we have a Megalodon. That's right, we got that Megalodon too, so we should take that with us. That way then we can actually uncryo it and put it in the water area that's nearby. Okay, so let's see. I got this Anki I'll take. Just got some berries on you. Okay. Come on, Anki. Can you not get past the aloe tails? I guess not. Wait, you know what? I guess you're just gonna go down here. Okay. Now the question is, should I cryo it? You know, I probably should. Yep. I don't know. Or I can bring it over to the raft. Maybe I should just do that. I'll bring it over to the raft. You know, I wonder, should I bring 2 beavers? Or just leave, or just bring 1? Well, we'll bring at least the male beaver. Bringing a female beaver wouldn't be bad. We could potentially breed beavers if we want. But that's not really necessary. Okay, let's go get the Anki over here. This would just be a terribly lot about of things to uncryo when we get there. TriZon made kind of an extended area on the raft, so there we go. And we'll get 1 beaver. And that should be all of our building dinos. Building creatures, I should say. Argies are important, of course. And the Doid, the Ankis, the beaver, and the Megaloceros for thatch. What we would need as well is for fiber, but yeah, we don't have that. Maybe we should take the Arkalon too, just in case we need something for water. I'd like the algae to continue growing, but at the same time, we can't really do that. We can't always just leave it. So let me cryo it. There we go. Okay, let's get... Okay, the male beaver has a saddle, so let's just take him anyway. That's what I was thinking. I'm being griefed by aloe noses. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I got a bunch of junk in my inventory. I guess I need to get rid of quick. Okay, let's see. You can have the seeds. The citronal can go in here. Potato seeds, you can have those. I don't need a bunch of crystal. I mean, I guess we could use crystal, but at the same time, we got the Anki to go gather crystal. And, well, you know, we got a smithy on the raft, so I guess I can bring some crystal. Doesn't hurt. A bed. The bed's fine, I guess. I'll bring that. But I don't really need a chair, I don't think. Who needs a chair? Don't have a chair in here either. TriZon says I'm laying down, so let me lay down and stand up. There we go. I don't even see him here. I don't know where he is. Oh, he's laying down too. Okay. There we go. Okay, we're both standing up. Hopefully it stays that way. Doesn't mean it will. You know, we could take one of these metal water tanks. That actually wouldn't be... Actually, let's take both of them. Just because. And we should take the metal sign just to mark our location. We'll take a cooking pot. That wouldn't hurt. I mean, anything else we can come back with later. I mean, we could take some sap, but I don't see the point. Okay, I think that should be good. I don't need this arrow blueprint. There we go, you can have that. I probably will take a detour and get this treasure map. Let's make a shovel over here. You know, I needed to to reset my stats because I am out of engram points. There's a shovel. Let's make 2 shovels. That should be good. One for TriZon, one for me. Okay, there we go. I guess TriZon told me he already has one. Okay, well, I guess we got 3 shovels. Never know, one might break. Okay. Now. Got a little bit of crystal. I don't know if we want to... You know, it wouldn't hurt. Let's take some metal with us, unless the raft has some metal on it. Okay, TriZon says the raft has metal on it, so we don't need that, I guess. We have plenty of metal to take with us. I'll keep this little bit of crystal on me. Or, you know, I guess we could always gather crystal somewhere else, but... I don't know if the raft has any crystal. So fine, I'll just take this little bit. It's not that big of a deal. Let's see. Okay, so where's the beaver? Okay, there we go. And I don't know if do I need a journeyman cloth hat? What is this? That's cloth. I have an ascendant cloth hat. Why would I need a journeyman? Okay, let's get rid of this journeyman one. Put it on you, I guess. You got some other stuff? And what about cloth boots? I've got apprentice ones. Don't need ramshackle. Don't know what this is. That looks like a cloth hat too. That is a cloth hat. I don't need a cloth hat because I have an ascendant one. What's the point? These are ascendant shoes. What? What? Not ascendant, mastercraft. So I have... yeah, I'm not sure why I have duplicates. I don't need... You know, it's because they've got skins on them. Okay, those are cloth. And those are cloth too. So let's just put on the mastercraft cloth. I don't need the apprentice ones. I'll keep the hide on me just in case I get cold. Even though these are mastercraft fur. The apprentice flak, I guess I'll keep that because flak is always useful. And the ghillie mask because the ghillie is always useful. This, I think, is hide. Yeah, that's hide armor. Hide hat. And I'll keep the flippers just because. What is this? Okay, that's a cloth shirt. Where is it? No, it's the hide shirt? Oh, that was the hide shirt. Okay. And this one is... Oh, fur. Okay, that's a fur shirt. Okay. Well, yeah. I guess it's fine. I'll leave that. I don't really need ramshackle gauntlets. Chitin. You never know if I'll need armor for some reason. Okay. Hopefully that's it. So I guess we could probably head out. I'll put the Uncle Sam hat on one of the dodos here. Don't really want to lose it if I don't have to. There we go. Okay. As for... Let's see. To show myself that it's cold equipment, let's put that on. Sure, there. Leave it at that. I probably won't remember, but, you know, it's fine. Okay. So that should be good. Let's see the beaver. That's a 15 beaver. It's looking at me. Yeah, let's get on full frontal. Grab the beaver. Get our beaver away from these other vicious beavers. Even though they're not really vicious, but that's a 135. Okay. Okay. I think that's it for our humble abode. Okay, I guess we'll head out and on. And of course, as usual, it's getting to be night. Because yeah, we tend to leave and start traveling at night. It's the way it always is in ARK for us. Doesn't happen during the day. Ends up happening that we travel at night. What is that? Looks like a megalodon. Yeah, 100 megalodon. Okay. Okay, let's get the beaver on here. There we go. Okay, and my RG is not on the raft. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, we do have a third RG we could take with us, but I don't know. I think we want to probably leave that there. Then we have an RG at this base. Okay. Interesting. The RG doesn't want to land on the thatch. Okay, now I can walk on. That's odd. Let me get off. Okay, so now the RG's on there. The RG didn't want to land on the thatch ceilings, but it can walk onto them. As long as I land on the raft. Huh. Okay, so now I guess we'll probably just head out here. Let me get this. There we go. Put the crystal in there. We didn't have any crystal on here, so that's good. You know, why do we have all these saddles in here? I should put those in the house. We got some expensive saddles on the raft. A Mastercraft Basilo saddle. You know, that's actually not bad. Hopefully we'll get a Basilo at some point. And the Journeyman Megalosaurus saddle, we'll have to take that over to Aberration at some point as well. Okay. Now, let's see. I should use this treasure cache at some point here. I only got 18 hours left on it, so it should be something I use here tonight. I mean, it's going to take us a while to get over there. Let me see. Actually, no, I have to use the other map for this. So we're going to be heading all the way down over in this area of the map, kind of below the swamp. Not at the swamp, but below the swamp, somewhere over in here. And there's an island over there that we want to take over. So we're going to have to raft all the way around here and all the way down, past the swamp. Thankfully, there's no leads on Ragnarok. So this is going to take a while. So if I open this treasure map, I could just go search for that while TriZon is rafting. I think that might be a good idea. So that's one reason I brought my RG. Okay, so let's see. Where is this? 21.3, 32, 30.4. Okay, it's way over by Viking Bay. Do I want to wait? Or do I just fly there? I mean, I could just sit on the raft in the lap of luxury and watch the lightning till we get there. You know, I can look for tames. That's what I can do on the beach. Level 20 Oviraptor. Level 85 Turtle. .130 Pteranodon. Okay, there's a ghost driver here. There's nobody driving the raft. Yeah. Okay. It's not me. Nope. I'm just looking around. I don't know who's driving, but I'm not. Nah, I just fell off. No. Okay, I don't know how I fell off. Oh, TriZon just came flying in. There we go. Okay, how did I fall off? You know, rafts in ARK are very funky and weird. Don't make sense. Thought I saw something over there popping up above the water, but maybe it was just a reflection. Could be. You know, one thing I could do is this. K mode. See what's under the water. Can't look very far. There's a manta. Yeah, I can't see very far at all. Nothing out there. Okay. Yeah, I don't really see anything. Of course I wouldn't. It's the open ocean. You wouldn't really. There's not a lot. Okay, so we've got a ways to go yet. We're about, what, a third of the way to Viking Bay? Rafting in ARK. It's I guess, a peaceful, relaxing method of travel. Until you fall off and start getting chewed on by megalodons. refill my canteen. I guess I don't need to. Actually, you know, I should make a checklist here, or not check it. I should check the checklist, not make one. So we've got 2 Ankies, the Doed, the Beaver, and both of our RGs. Okay. Should be fine. Yeah, when we get up here near Viking Bay, I'll just get on my RG, fly over to the treasure map, dig it up, and then try to continue traveling. Let's see if I can see that. I think that sounds like a Villa Bonaventrix. Probably deep. Can't tell if that's a Megalodon or Helicoprion. That's a Megalodon. I mean, I'd be interested in, you know, a Helicoprion, but at the moment we definitely cannot tame one. Because we can't get Tuso tentacles. You know, it makes me wonder. If you have a grapple, and you fire your grapple at the raft, and then you jump in the water, will the raft pull you along? I've never tried it. Because then the raft could just pull you while you are looking around in the water and half drowning. Yeah, it's something. And then there's the sheer cliffs over there, which I can't really see anything because we're too far away to see tames or sea creatures. Unless there's one on the rocks here, then we'd be able to see them, but Polygorinus that I didn't get to see. Level 20 Pelagornis. Okay. Now I hear that noise, but like, I guess it would have to be down quite far from us. And what was that? I don't know. Was that a Protostega? Oh, there. Okay, yeah, it was a Protostega. Can't see it now. Look, I thought maybe I saw 45, but I don't know. Now that I got a gene scanner, though, let's see. I don't need to look for Doids. I wanted to look for cats. Where's a cat? And what is this empty space? No applicable creature found on the ARK within your level. Yeah, that's because it doesn't seem like it's an applicable creature at all. Otherwise, I mean, you know, I could gather some of that that metal. TriZon would have to stop. Okay, let's get on full frontal. Who is over here? I gotta get around. Can I get under your tails? Okay, full frontal. Let's see. Will I be able to land full frontal here? I honestly don't know. There we go. No! There we go. Okay, TriZon can continue on, maybe? That is a Megalodon. Okay, don't drop the Anki. Hey, Anki. Why am I floating above the RG saddle? Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. I'm floating above the RG saddle rather than sitting on. Come on, Anki. There we go. Can definitely use the metal at least. There we go. Is that everything? Did you break all the metal? I feel like you didn't. Nope, you didn't. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's more metal over here. Sure, why not? There we go. How many can you gather here? Come on. Yeah, I think Wildcard did update Ankis and Doids to continue gathering metal and stone until they're overweight. Beyond the weight limit, I think. Don't quote me on it, but I think they did. Cryptoquitis, okay. Another bunch of Venetrix. Just looking at some stuff on sea, at sea. Okay, let's get over here. I'm really tempted to land with the RG just to get off. What is that? Kai Filu. Okay. I don't know what a Kai Filu is. That is from Additional Creatures. Aquaria. I gotta watch my stamina. And that is one of those nurse sharks against a megalodon. A group of megalodons. A 145 megalodon. Man, and a 140 megalodon. So many megalodons, high-level megalodons. We should go out on a megalodon taming spree at some point. Okay, now TriZon is really close to the treasure cache. I've got to catch up. Hopefully, when I put the Anki down on the raft, it doesn't fall through. Come on, Anki. Come on. I know you want the metal. There we go. I mean, technically I can say I'm kind of gathering for the base already. Because, I mean, we don't need metal, but we need stone. Okay. Face up. There we go. metal here? Not really. Okay. Let's go this way. I gotta see that fin. What is that fin? That is a Humboldt squid. Okay. Those squids are actually dangerous. In, I think, the previous stream, it nearly killed me. They nearly killed our Arkalon. I'm gonna land here while I'm looking at my stamina. I'll have to put the Anki down. Okay, there we go. Okay, now am I gonna get on properly now? Good, okay, I did. Let's see what that is. What's going on over there? Megalodon versus with a Megalodon and Arkalon. Okay, so that's an Arkalon chasing two Megalodons. Okay. Yeah, that's funny. Okay, TriZon's at Blue Ob. Let me get over to the treasure cache here. I gathered a bunch of metal though, so that's good. The question is, will I be able to get this treasure cache while holding an Anki? Never know. Let's see. Oh, there's a red drop. I think it's a yellow ring red drop. I need that red drop in my life. It's on the edge of Viking Bay, too. It's not in Viking Bay. It looks like it's on the edge, like on the beach. So let's get over here. And then maybe what I can do is, as TriZon is heading around the corner over by Blue Ob, I can just cut over the forest and stuff. Okay, if there's a Bronto here, it's safe. Maybe. Famous last words. Okay. Let's just grab it. Okay, it was not that great. Why is it that yellow ringed red drops are really not that great? I don't know why. Are you overweight, Anki? Okay, the Anki is overweight. Okay. Let's get this stone put on full frontal. If I can actually get it put on him. Full frontal will reduce the weight of the stone, making the Anki so that it's not overweight. Okay, there we go. Okay. That is my destination over there. That's another Kai Kai Filu. Let's get up here. On top of the palm tree mountain. Which is odd. You wouldn't think that palm trees would be on top of a mountain, but I guess maybe in the tropics there's some that would be, I guess, potentially. Okay, this is... Why does it have to be on, like, the edge? I mean, come on! Fine. Okay. Let's see where I can put the Anki. There we go, I put the Anki there. Set the Urgy here. Jump off here. Haha, I did that expertly. And then realize I forgot my shovel in the smithy at the home. Even though I didn't. Okay, let's see what this contains. Oh! You know, I wish that was a blueprint. Ascendant Rec Saddle at 171 def. That was amazing. I just wish it was like a blueprint. I mean, yes, the Helicopterion can make blueprints out of things, but would I really want to risk a Rec Saddle at 171 def? I don't know. I mean, I was reading about the Helicopterion and that it can make blueprints out of things. But the question is, I mean, I think there's a chance to lose it too, especially when you have like a lower level one. So like, I don't know. Is it worth the risk to possibly lose something like that? Not sure. If you can get one with amazingly high crafting skill, then, you know, it might be worthwhile. But, yeah. Who knows? What would be nice is if you could, like, duplicate it. Oh, you know what? Do I have Firefox open? I think I actually do. Yes, I do. Let me close that. I was looking at Helicopter and stuff earlier. There we go. That was, I think, causing me some frame issues here. Because it has before. Yeah, I was noticing it getting a little framey. Okay, cutting across over here, which technically means I won't get the blue ob on my map, but oh well, I can get that on my map some other time. Never know, maybe it'll just squeak at the edge. Gotta watch my stam too. The good thing about having an RG is that the RG can fly over land. The raft can't. Unless you have like a sand ship or something that can travel on land, even though they can't really travel through treed land, or you end up with a raft that's in pieces. I hear aloes. This would be a dangerous place to potentially run out of stamina. How's my map? Well, I think I got the blue op on just at the edge, so yeah. Let's get down here farther in case I run out of stam. Let's see if I can get to this island, and then I'll stop there and watch as the nurse shark and squids are dancing in the water. That is some interesting synchronized swimming. Huh. Okay, let's stop over here. Turn around. There we go. Okay. Now I just wait. So TriZon's all the way out at sea over there. I'll just fly over there, drop the Anki on the raft, as long as it doesn't go in the water. Okay, let's go over this way. Now, the reason TriZon's all the way over here is because he has to go around... Oh, that's an Alpha Megalodon. Yeah, he has to go all the way around the swamp area. So yeah, he's going to have to go far out into the water. One of these times here as well... Oh, hey, Ray the person. How you doing? A little late looking at chat, I guess. Not a bad drop. Yeah, that was a good one. Anyway, one of these times, yeah, I was gonna say that we should probably get into looking in the deep water, getting something to dive deep with. No, I just dropped the Yankee. Woohoo! Okay, I got the Yankee. At the cost of some stamina. Yeah, my right-click habits. That's my issue. Luckily, there wasn't a Megalodon sitting there. You never know, there could have been. I am way far out at sea, though, so... yeah, that'd be bad if I ran out of stamina here. Hopefully I can catch up. I think TriZon's gonna have to stop. Or I'm gonna run out of stam. I don't even know if I have enough stam to get to that island there. Getting close. Am I gonna run out of stam, or am I gonna get to the raft first? I think I'm gonna run out of stam first. Okay, let's... Okay. I don't dash. There we go. Whew. Okay. Huh. I almost ran out of stam there. There we go. Okay, so now... now we just ride. And Ichthy sticking its nose above the water. Yeah. What else did that drop contain? Oh no, it wasn't. It was a Spino saddle too, I think. Yeah. Not bad. So a Spino saddle and Rex saddle. I mean, the Rex saddle is amazing. The Spino saddle is just meh. I mean, it's not meh, but it's better than, I guess, something you'd get out of what? Out of a blue drop. I don't know. No, it's still useful. Get a Spino, put a Mastercraft saddle on it. You got a strong saddle then. Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. And now I have advanced rifle bullets even though I don't need them. I also have advanced sniper bullets even though I don't need them. And I have a shield that I don't need. Well, I guess it's better than the wood shield. But at the same time, the wood shield is light, and I don't really use a shield much. The metal shield is just extra weight. Bronto in the swamp. What level are you? 55. Okay. It has been raining, thunderstorming ever since we left. TriZon was telling me this isn't a swamp anymore. Oh, okay. I mean, this is the swamp area, but I guess this spot isn't actually the swamp. I guess it's just another island. We're getting close to our location, though. Getting close. Almost there. Wrong button. Yeah, I think, actually, let's see. Yeah, I think this island here that we're going past is one of the new islands. that they added beyond the swamp. They added 3 islands. Let me get in here. There we go. Yeah, they added 3 islands to Ragnarok compared to... actually, not just 3. They added a few. They added this one by the swamp here. They added this one here by the highlands. They added this one here by the redwoods. And then I believe they added 1 or 2 down here below the desert. So pretty cool. Nice additions to the Ragnarok map. Not to mention that I believe there is a very, very big, or I should say very, very long underwater tunnel system going underneath this whole area of the map. Maybe? Not entirely sure. TriZon had found it one day and he was just kind of going through there in creative mode, or not creative mode, in spectator mode, and he couldn't find the end. So, yeah, that's very interesting. I think he's saying it's maybe closer to Viking Bay where he found it or something like that. I was thinking it was maybe over by the highlands. Okay, getting close here, I believe. There's just a little island here, but this isn't it. Should be practically right in front of us. And I constantly hear Villabon of Ventrix below me. Do we have everyone? Yeah, the beaver, the doed, the ankies, the urgies. I'm on my urgie. Okay. What time is it? Oh, it's morning now. Okay, that's nice. Ah, you know, nice. We rafted through the night and now we can start building in the morning. Yeah. Because, you know, ARK players never need to sleep. What is that? I saw something pop above the water there. That's ominous. Should be pretty much coming up here. And we can probably just raft all the way into the center portion of the water area. There's a nice water spot in the center of it. Although we need to be careful, I believe water dinos can spawn, or I should say water creatures can spawn in the center of it too, so something we need to be careful for. I believe there was, I think when we had been looking at it previously, TriZon was in his single player and he saw a Megalodon in there too, so. But yeah, it's right here on the map. And there is a Megalodon in the water, so we'll have to deal with that. Good thing we got our Megalodon. Wait, there's 2 Megalodons. What levels are they? 15? Oh. No, there's a whole bunch of... There's nurse sharks, Megalodons. Yeah, my character can't turn around enough. Okay. So finally here. Now, as far as I know, there are not any aggressives on this island. Let's get the Doid off. And the Anki. Actually, we should probably take the metal off the Anki and start the forge. Actually, that actually wouldn't hurt. Let's see. You know, I should have just been doing that while we were rafting. Didn't think about it. Yeah, as far as I know, I think this is all herbivores here, so pretty good. The question is there a spot that's fairly flat? And that might only be on the beach. Like those areas over there would be nice on the beach, but this spot looks like it may not be bad. This could be an okay area here too. Otherwise, yeah, we could go over on the beach over here. Let's see how flat this is. This is pretty flat. I think this is a little too far away from the water area, though, because we want to put our water tames in the water. We best off having a base over here. So the question is, where would work here? The beach over there would work. This area is quite flat. So technically we could take over this area. We'd stop the obsidian from spawning, but oh well, nothing we can do about that. I'll just bring the Anki over here and harvest the obsidian. What level are you? A 145 Anki. Just right here. Huh. Seriously, I should just trank this and go back and get some Arkalon algae. Just because. I mean, it's an orange, reddish, blue Anki. Actually, no, we just hold it with the RG and then trank it that way. Piece of cake. Maybe we will do that. But I think the place to start building would probably be like right here. Put our starting foundation in this spot. We'll have to harvest this, but yeah. If we do that, then we can start getting our water tames out here. And actually, there's some interesting obsidian in the water. How far? Yeah, that goes down quite deep too, which is interesting. I believe there's some silica pearls down there. So yeah, it's a very nice, I guess, crater. Yeah, if we get our water creatures, we could put, like right here, we could maybe even make a pen or something in this area for them. So they don't maybe get attacked by more Megalodon. Otherwise, we'd have to try to do something about the spawns in there too. So I think what I'll do Yeah, TriZon just put a thatch foundation here to mark a spot. So I'll go start harvesting stone and stuff like that from around the various areas, and then we'll start building. What is there for trees here? There's not a lot of trees, but I guess, oh well. So let's see. Anki can just continue walking around. It's a 145 Anki. I'm really tempted to just try and tame it. It's female too. We can use all the female Ankis we can get. Are there any Dillos here? I think there's Dillos that spawn here too, so that's something we need to be careful for. Just not like Dillos are dangerous, but like they just grief us. That's all it would be. I mean, you're just walking there trying to build something, and then a Dillo spits on you, you can't see, and then, you know, you try to pull out your pike, and you end up hitting your friend, and then not the Dillo. The Dillo's dancing around you, laughing, while at the same time spitting at you more, which then, as that happens, you end up piking each other to death, and then the Dillo just keeps laughing and spitting at you, and yeah, eventually the Dillo wins in the end. Let's bring the Doit over here. I don't know why I'm bringing the Doit over here, to be honest. I need to bring the Anki over here to harvest the obsidian, and then I need to bring the Doit elsewhere to harvest the stone. And then I'm going to need the beaver to harvest beaver stuff. We didn't start the forge. Let me see. Well, we probably don't have any wood, do we? How much metal is on the Anki? Okay, all the metal is still on the Anki. Come on, let me. Okay, yeah. I tell you, it's really weird. Okay. Okay, yep, Anki can't move. So let's take some of these at a time, or half a stack at a time, I guess. Can I reach both? Haha! There we go. There we go. And more. There we go. Gotta find that sweet spot. Okay, let's see. So this is 1800 metal. Okay, nice. So that means 600 wood with like 7 more. 607 wood, something like that. Do I even have that? No. I guess it's beaver time. Now I know we're gonna need all the wood and stuff we can for the house, but at the same time, I'd like to get this cooking. Beaver's gonna get a lot of berries. I'll probably have to dump all the berries. Unfortunately. I mean, I can keep the narco berries, I guess, but that's it. course, this beaver's heavy. Probably need to put some weight in on this beaver. Now, if we build over there, we also won't cut off these metal spawns over here, too. There's a bunch of metal that spawns by these rocks. There we go. There we go. Dump that. Okay, how much did I get? Okay, that's plenty of wood. Okay. We'll get 6 stacks of wood in this forge. So we can get the forge running. And I put the beaver in the water, I guess, to get its feet wet. What? Okay, that was weird. I intended to drop the beaver, not... Okay, yeah. No. Okay, I wanted to get the beaver cooking. Or the metal cooking. I'm not gonna get the beaver cooking. Well, you never know. Maybe the beaver could do some cooking, but... okay, that's... I'm not gonna cook the beaver, don't be afraid. Yeah, that's 4 stacks. Just need 2 more stacks. Leaving my urge behind. There we go. Okay, let's light the fire. There we go. Put 7 more in here. There we go. Now, let's see. I'm gonna put... You know, I'll put some of this junk in the smithy, because I don't really need all this. Let's get the bullets in here. I don't need that many bullets on me. Electronics I don't need. I don't need a laser attachment. I mean, I guess I could put a laser attachment on my gun. Fine. Silic pearls, the saddles. Don't want to lose that Rex saddle. The cooking pot, the water tank, the bed, and even the wooden shield. Never mind, the smithy's full. Okay, Beaver, you can... Actually, Anki, you can hold the narco berries that I saved. There we go. Okay, let's see. I'll just drive the Anki off. I meant to come over here with the Anki anyway to get the obsidian. There we go. There we go. Got obsidian. Now, we need more wood, so I'll take the beaver out. I'll move the beaver over here. Go get my RG. I'll go get a little bit of wood, and then I'll go get stone. Because we don't have any wood at the moment. Let's just get rid of these trees because they'll come back. As long as I don't hit the baby stegos and anger the mother stego. Let's see if I can just kind of nip this. There we go. Okay. Let's see, where are there more trees? I mean, I guess I can go over here and get these trees. Let's just get up here with my RG. There we go. Run around this area with the beaver. Probably dump the berries while I'm at it. Okay, let's get the berries dumped. Take the narco berries. Especially take the narco berries if we do want to tame that that Anki right there. I'm really tempted to. I think we should. Maybe I should hold it up in the air with the RG and TriZon can knock it out. Let's get this tree. Just take that, dump the rest of these. Okay, get the Anki around here, or not Anki, the beaver around here. Okay. Of course. Take a wider turn. There we go. Got a bunch of wood. Beaver's full of wood. There's a bunch of obsidian in the water here. That's actually nice. I guess you just take an Anki swimming, because otherwise if you bring a donkey in here, you're liable to get it stuck. Okay. There we go. Beaver. Okay, so now I could go get some more stone, because I think we needed plenty of stone. Let's check to see what the dough it has on it first, quickly. You just have stone on you? Okay, just a little bit. Okay. Let's take this stone off so we can gather the maximum amount of stone and put it on in the smithy here. I guess the smithy's full. Let's put it on the Anki. There we go. Okay, let's pick up the Doed after I wait for TriZon to back the Megaloceros. Okay. There we go. Okay. So let's get... I mean, I guess I might as well just start with this rock. There we go. Rocking the day away. There we go. Okay, I dropped the Doed. My right-click habits again. Those rear their ugly head quite a bit. I don't know if these will come back, but if we're going to build a base big enough, we might not want them back anyway. Okay, for a second I heard the Bronto go, "Arr!" and I thought, oh no, I hit it. Looks like it didn't. Or it would be angry at me already. There we go. Is this a rock? Yeah, I think that's part of the terrain. Yeah, that's too big to be a rock. Same thing with that. This is a rock, though. Has to be a rock. Or is that part of the terrain, too? I guess that's part of the terrain, too. Okay. What about this? Actually, I'm going to assume this is part of the terrain because this is... Yeah, that's too deep. You know, I think there's less rocks around here than what it appears. Let's grab these. There we go. Now this isn't a rock, but I should make sure anyway. Nope. Okay. That is. That's a metal node. Here's rock. There we go. Let's grab this one. There we go. Grab all the rocks. That one? That must be part of the terrain. Okay, for a second I was stuck in there. Somehow the doid got underneath me. Come on, doid. There we go. I was gonna say, that is a rock. Now there should be plenty of stone on these islands in this area. Like, there's a lot of islands here. There we go. Okay, let's do this. So what about these? This is terrain, isn't it? I think it is. What about this one, though? That one's terrain, too. Sometimes it's hard to tell. This one isn't. There we go. This one also isn't. And let's land here because the RG needs stam. There we go. Might as well take a look at that nurse shark while I'm there. That is probably going to end up dying on the beach. Level 50 isn't very high. 100 Phiomia. Level 50 Phiomia passing by. Drake is 60. Okay, that's not stone, of course. This should be. Come on, Doid. That's got to be stone. There we go. Sometimes you gotta coax the Doid to harvest the stone. There we go. Okay, let's get this one. This one. went through that one, but I don't think that's a rock. I think this is terrain. Yeah, that's terrain. Let's see. I gotta leave no stone unturned. There we go. Just bringing the dough back. And TriZon has a lot of stone. There we go. Looks like the baby stegos got curious. I guess the parent is over here too. We might end up having to get rid of them if they cause us too much grief. It's a 95 stego. Okay, so let's see. I got wood and I got stone. Now, I think TriZon got thatch. So I could go pick up the Anki and we could trank that, maybe? Otherwise, I guess I could take the Arkalon out. Yeah, I guess we need more algae, so I need it to sit there gathering algae. Yeah, that's probably good. Let's see. Let's get it right there. There we go. There we go. That works. Now it can just start growing algae. I think that'll be good. Okay. Yeah, I need as much algae as we can get. Otherwise, if I fly back to the other base and get some algae, we could attempt to tame that Anki. Actually, no, we could take it down first, and then I could fly back and get it. So it depends on what TriZon wants to do yet. I guess I'll go lift it up, and TriZon can trank it. The question is, where's the best place? Probably over here, to be honest. Right on this end. It's basically got itself in a nice location. There's no aggressives here. I mean, sure, there could end up being a Dillo. You never know. Now I wonder, maybe I should go a little bit lower so TriZon can see it with his magnifier? I'm not sure if he can. Looks like he can, so that's good. I'll just stay where I am. Just funny how we travel all the way to this island to move here, and then we find an Anki. A 145 Anki. So we'll tame the 145 Anki along with building a base. And then while this is unconscious, I'll head back and get food for it. There we go. Good. So that's another Anki down. So I guess, not sure how long it's going to be, but I could go and get the LG when it's the right time. TriZon will have to tell me when I should go get it. The Arkalon LG does not actually last that long before it expires, so you gotta make sure we don't get too much. Don't want to waste any either. Okay, so it looks like TriZon says it takes 47 minutes to eat 39 LG, so I guess I could just fly back, get 39 LG, and hopefully the Arkalon here will have a couple extra LG in case we need some that expires. So I guess, yeah. Let's see. I still have the Megalodon cryoed, and I still have Petri cryoed. I'll keep those cryoed for the time being. I mean, I could uncryo the Megalodon, but will it get attacked? It could. Actually, we don't have a saddle for it anyway when I think about it, so... Wait, did we have a saddle? I don't remember. Did I put a saddle on the Megalodon? I don't think so. Actually, let me see. I'll know. Do I have Megalodon saddle? I don't have the Megalodon saddle Engram, so no, probably not. I don't have enough points to get it. I've only got 18 points left, which is how much it takes to get the saddle. So, yeah, I need to reset. Okay, well, TriZon does some building since I went out and gathered a whole bunch of stone. I'll head back. I'll get 39 Arkalon LG, because that's all we'll feed it. 39 Arkalon LG, and that's all it needs. But luckily with the RG, I can cut across the land. But this is going to be a little bit of a trip. But yeah, if I head over this direction, then it should be okay. As you get there a lot faster going over here than going all the way around like we did on the raft. Guess I can look around while I'm flying. Do I see any odd shadows? I only see Pelagornis. Guess I can just stop here. There we go. Get some stand back. And there's a scorpion right there. Might as well look for some other stuff while I'm over here. You never know what I might find. Like a 150 galley. Griffins. I am interested in griffins. 20 griffin. 25. 55. Okay. Another one. A 100. At least the griffins didn't see me. Okay, I gotta go this way, not over the tundra. It would be a bad idea if I decided to go through the murder snow. I'd probably end up dead. Come on. Get up here. There we go. I guess it's blizzard conditions, but I'm just fine in a short sleeve shirt and shorts. Yeah. Because I am a true Minnesotan. Blizzard so much feels like just winter time here in Minnesota. Some crystal. Huh, nice. What is this? What is this? Why is it smoking? Huh, I have no idea. Well, let's get back. And of course using the Urgy Autofly. Ha 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 ha. TriZon was telling me he's out of materials already. I'm just trying to get back so I can feed the Anki. Just gotta make sure I go around the super cold areas here. Because I don't have the gear to last in the murder snow yet. Stop on this peak here. Get some stam here. There we go. I mean, technically I might as well just be looking for tames too while I'm traveling. Never know what might pop up. Okay, let's continue on. As long as I'm going the right direction. Oh, this way. Get myself turned around. Okay, where am I anyway? Well, heading over the volcano. Wrong button. But at least there's no creatures here. Yes, that was a J. I gotta watch for Pyromane. Get up here. There we go. Okay. If I keep heading to where that last death location is, that should be our base. But at the same time, technically I should be tracking one of the Doids. Make it easier. Not Doids, Dodos. There we go. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, there's a Rex down there. Let's check the level of the Rex, just because. Level 25 Rex. You know, I think I saw that before. I swear I saw that one at some point. Sounds like the volcano is active. I mean, that looks like it's solidified. Yeah, just like solidified rock or something, but as soon as that gets hot, it turns back into liquid. Of course, I could get that purple drop. Doesn't look like it's a yellow ring though, but I guess I can't tell either because it looks like it's behind a rock. A wyvern. Let's go this way. Oh, I'm getting over the Wyvern Trench. Nuts. Oh, that's not good. I don't want to be over that. Yeah, that's bad. I could potentially lose my RG if I'm not careful. Okay, this way. Wyvern's coming out. Hey, Baba. How you doing today? Thought I was on the raft, about to start singing "Be careful what you do when the lead sickness comes for you." Yeah, really. Luckily, there's no leads on Ragnarok. A lot of times I'm thankful for that. Now, by the time I get back, that Anki should actually be pretty close to wanting to eat it all. So I'll grab 39 LG and head back. And I ran out of stam. Nuts, I wasn't watching my stam. Come on, land RG, please. Well, at least there's not much distance to fall. There we go. Whew. Luckily I wasn't that high. Okay. You know, I should put that Anki on my tame tracker too. There we go. Now I can see its stats. Almost back. Then the long trek all the way back. Still, it is ironic that we go all the way over there and we find a 145 Anki just there. When we weren't intending to go over there specifically for Ankis. Okay, let's see. Where can I park? I guess right here. Okay. Let's get out 39 Archelon algae. Well, we got 46. Not a lot. It'll last 9 minutes in my inventory. And in full frontals, it will last 38. Okay. Hopefully full frontal doesn't eat it. I wouldn't think that he would. He doesn't have any food. You know, let's get him some food. Alistair, do you have any? Okay, you have some. There we go. Okay, let's head back this way. Oh, Urge is actually quite far down on food. Oh, okay. Well, good thing I gave it some. Now my current flight path, yeah, I'll be heading straight through the Wyvern Trench and Volcano and Murder Snow. I'm not going that way, so I gotta go this way. I gotta go around the trench, because I don't want to get killed by wyverns. And I don't want to go through the Murder Snow because I will get killed by the cold. Of course, I should probably get lower so that in case I run out of stamina. Hopefully I can land here. Yeah, this is actually a dangerous place. Well, I don't think wyverns can come out there, but still. Yeah, I'm dangerously close to the Wyvern Trench, that's for sure. You actually eating any of that food? Like, full frontal, you gonna eat? You hungry? Like, I put all that meat on you. You gonna eat, dude? Is he on a strike or something? Hunger strike, maybe? Okay, his food is going up a little bit. He's eating. Okay. Wrong button. Okay, Wyvern Trench is there. So I should be pretty much around it. Come on. Getting up and over the rocks. Don't need the map open. Nope. Gotta do this if I want to look around. Gotta be careful too, because Pyromane would be able to launch themselves at me. Getting low. Maybe I can stop somewhere over here. See if I can stop on this stone. There's a Serrato down there. Wrong button. Oh no, those are aloes, not Serratos. Well, let's check their level since I'm here. Leader is 60. Okay, so they're not very high levels. Yeah, a bunch of stuff. Mostly bugs. So continue on flying here. Should be able to get far. Oh, a Quetzal. Oh, 25 Quetzal. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to get up and over this. Come on, there we go. Thought I had turned on auto fly. Auto fly is useful. I should say auto run. It's auto fly too, but yeah, it's pretty useful. Allows you to just kind of sit back and let it fly for you. But this is a very dangerous place for me to be so high. So let's get over here. I'll land right over here. So that I have enough stam. Don't want to run out of stam here. There we go. Okay. You know, full frontal, do you really need a party hat on anymore? No! Oh, I did not intend to take the saddle off. Well, I thought I was dead for a second. This is dangerous. I was trying to take the skin off the saddle. Okay. Full frontal, come get me, please. Please, full frontal. Please. Buddy. Yeah, come over here. No, don't get stuck. Oh, this is terrible. And I don't have a parachute or anything either. Let's see if I can whistle him. Okay, I'll have to use this. Come on, full frontal, get back here. Come on, buddy. Okay. Woohoo! Ah! Okay, I am not taking his party hat off him anymore. Not on the edge of a cliff. Yeah, for a second I thought I was gonna die. Okay, continuing on. Looks like I'm gonna need some food here. You have any food on you, full frontal? I mean, sure, I could eat the Arkalon algae, but that would be terrible. That would not be something I should do. Here, you can have the narcoberries. Let's get up and over this. Now this goes to the castle. I feel like they changed some things about that, though. I don't know. Wait, where am I? Oh, okay, I was thinking I was getting in the murder snow. I'm not. I'm just in the kind of cold area. I think my fur should be able to withstand this. I mean, yeah. In true Minnesota fashion, I am wearing a short sleeve shirt and shorts in a winter area. Yep. Nothing wrong with that. And I am... okay. Why is there a Serrato in a cold area? Oh, let's check it. Level 20. Okay. I need berries. Okay, this is, like, terrible. I mean, seriously, if I don't get some food quickly, I'm gonna be unconscious. So let's get to a place where I can get myself some food. Let's find some berry bushes quickly. Probably just go up and over here. How there's berries in the snow, I really don't know. Let's eat a couple of them. At least I'm not cold here. Okay, yeah, I guess you can follow me full frontal. I guess technically you could say these bushes are cold hardy bushes. Eat the seeds too, just because. There we go. Full frontal, your tail is in my way a little. There we go. Okay, let's just continue on. Hopefully that's enough. There we go. Okay. That Anki should be ready to eat everything by now. So as soon as I get back, if I can just throw the Arkalon algae on it, then maybe it can... Maybe it'll eat it all before it expires. Who knows? Of course, if you're liking this stream so far, hit that like button. And subscribe as well if you haven't already. Because, yeah, that helps us out. And we really appreciate it. So getting down here to the Anki. Yeah, I just made it through a nice, really cold area. Yeah. And I'm in a short sleeve shirt. Mm-hmm. I'm not joking when I say that sometimes during the middle of winter here, there are those few people in Minnesota that do wear shorts yet. I've seen it. Me? Do I? I don't wear shorts, no. But I have gone outside in sandals. TriZon's gone outside in sandals at 30 below. Which I believe that night, or the one night he went out at 30 below, I think it was like a 50 below wind chill, something like that. Some people would call us crazy. Maybe we are. Hard to tell. But that's just part of living in a cold climate. You get used to it. Will I make it back before I run out of stamina? Place your bets. I believe I'm going to run out of stamina before I make it back. We shall see. I'm close enough to the ground where I don't really have to worry about it. I could abandon RG and be fine. Yep. Gonna run out probably right at this rock. Right here, yep. Yep, didn't make it back. That is a red trike baby. Level 20. Okay. And I can't see you. Level 20. You're 22, eh? So is your baby. Okay. Of course the baby is, but it's red. Ironically. Yeah, let's get over here. So let's put all the algae on the Anki, and we'll see what it eats. I'm thinking it'll eat it all. Okay. Don't follow me full frontal anymore. So how much algae do you have left? Okay, still 16 minutes on that. So I'll take it all. And, you know, let's go get some berries. Actually, I have a couple of medros on me just in case. TriZon says 5 minutes to tame. I assume it's 5 minutes left until it fully tames. Okay. Well, you know, let's keep it hanging around for 5 minutes. I'll wait 5 minutes. Okay, let's see. Beaver, do you have any... Okay, Beaver doesn't have anything that I would need. Wait, what? For a second I was thinking the Beaver's food was almost gone. And the Arkalon has 5 algae on it, so that's not bad. You have some regular berries. I'll just probably throw the medros on it as well. Hopefully 9 medros will be enough. I mean, I think the 39 Arkalon algae should be okay. If not, then I guess I could grab some more off of the Arkalon now. But it's only like 5. Okay, so TriZon's currently got a nice square house going here. Got 2 storage boxes stacked on top of each other. I probably need to go out and get some more wood. And probably going to need stone. Oh, we got a good enough amount of stone yet. Thatch. Got some thatch and wood. I'll go get some wood with the beaver. You can never have too much wood. Except, let me see. Actually, let's do this. I'll take that off of you now. And let's see what other dino hats I have. I mean, I could use the Uncle Sam hat, but what else? For a dino hat. Is that the only thing I have? Yeah, I guess that's the only thing in the summer stuff. Excellent adventure. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. It kind of works, doesn't it? Never mind, it goes over... Wildcard, what have you done? The chick head hat on an RG is crooked. It's not straight. Like, what? It looks awful. Tell ya. Do they even test these things? I don't think they do. Okay, let's see. The Easter egg hat, I mean, I assume you wouldn't tell on that, but at the same time, you can't see the RG's eyes, I think. Of course. Oh, come on. Okay, fine. Remove skin. Do it that way. I'm not intending to filter by that. That's crooked too. I tell you, wild card. Everything they do is like halfway. I don't know. Anniversary, of course, that's the one I already had on. Never got finished with Love Ascended stuff because, well, yeah. They didn't put anything in. You know, why didn't... Oh, there's a Dino Santa hat, but it's not Santa. It's not time for Santa. And I guess Christmas in August, maybe. Okay, I guess back to the top hat. At least that looks looks correct. It's a little crooked. Maybe that's a little more stylish. Okay, has it been 5 minutes? Maybe? I'll go get some wood with the beaver. Ah, there's a yellow ringed green drop. Let's go get this one. There's one over here. I'm tempted to go get that green drop. The nice thing about beavers is they swim fast. And they leave poop behind in the water too. Like, beaver, what are you doing? You're pooping in the water. Did you knock the tree down or not? Yeah, you did. I tell you. Just beaver indiscriminately pooping in the water source. I don't know when it'll learn. Learn what you say? Learn that it's what? Inappropriate? There's a time and place for everything. Okay. Ah, the green drop's gone. Nuts. I was thinking about going and getting it. Oh well. That's not enough wood. We need more wood. I mean, I guess that there's one spot of wood there, but that's a little too close to the Brontos, so I'll leave that. The Brontos can have that. Have the trees been mostly cleared from the entire area? It looks like it. Might have to start extending to other islands. There's a couple of trees at least. How much wood you got now? Okay, that's some. Not an amazing amount, but it's better than nothing. Level are you, Anki? You're a nice yellow. Level 20. You suck. Come on, beaver. Yeah, let's dump some berries. I guess, what, stem berries are the least we need. But I guess I'll just carry the beaver back. And I can probably give that to Anki now. I'll just dump the beaver in the home. There we go. Okay, let's put this on the beaver. Or not on the beaver, on the Anki. I didn't grab any Medjos. Let's grab some. Because if 39 is too much, I wouldn't want it to eat all of it. And if 39 isn't enough, then it will at least have some Medjos to eat, even though it's not ideal. There we go, stack of Medjos. Hopefully it eats the Arkalon LG before the Medjos. That would be terrible if it didn't. What was that? Like what? Oh, it's a trilobite. Okay, I was thinking what? Thought it was a rock. Okay. Let's take the LG off of you. That LG's gonna expire. It's only got 5 minutes left. I think I need to get one more. I'll just harvest this LG over here first. So I can reset the timer. If I harvest that, then, I mean, we'll have it someplace to put it, but, oh well, whatever. TriZon thinks it'll be done within 5 minutes, so I guess I'll just throw it on it, and we'll see. Let's put it on the Anki. Put on the Medjos. Should eat it within 5 minutes. That going pretty fast, at least. It's just stuffing it all down its throat. It's like taking handfuls of it and just eating it all at once. Yeah. There we go. So and cola. It's a weird name. Okay, so I would export your stats, but I can't because the 30% imprint is not helping for our database needs. So, yeah. I'm not sure what its stats are. We still need to figure out a solution for that. We were thinking about adding the ASB mod that, it's the ASB gun that allows you to export creatures that way directly out of the game. So Who knows? Maybe that'll help. We'll have to see. Okay. Still, nice Anki. It's a nice red and blue. Pretty good. Don't know why it just had to go stick its head in the beaver's butt. I mean, like, I don't think that's the best place to be, but, I mean, if that's where you want to be, then, I mean, you know, that's up to you. You know what? Maybe that's appropriate, because, beaver butt scent. Smells like vanilla. Right. Okay. So, we got Nanki, we flew all the way over here, and we're starting to build a base. TriZon's got a Fabby up, he's got forges, 2 smithies. I got some wood here. And now we need to get some, probably more stone thatch. Let's see. I'll maybe go get some more stone. Otherwise, we probably need to name this base. Let's see. What does it look like? Like, if I was to do this, looking out over the sea, like, trying to think of a good name. I mean, you know, sure. Why not? I'll do it. Let's do this. Rename. Bermuda Bay. Sure. There we go. That should be good, I guess. Yeah. Not bad then. Yeah. Pretty good. So let's go get some more stone. I think we need a bit more. You know, let's get some of this stone, put it on the Anki quick. Oh, never mind. There's no stone on it. Okay. TriZon took it all off. Okay, let's get more stone. Let's get even more stone. There we go. Get this lone one out here. Okay, that's not stone. This is stone. Come on, Anki. There we go. Okay, more stone. We actually have a nice amount of metal in this area, so I think we're gonna have a good source of metal. These should be stones. There we go. Let's get this one. Any more stones here? It's a little tiny metal node. Huh. This is probably a stone. Come on, Doid. There we go. Hopefully there's some here. Can't tell if these are. They're quite close. No, they're not. Okay. Can't tell. Okay, I couldn't tell if that was one big rock or if it was just part of the terrain. Sometimes it's really hard to tell. There we go. I might as well check those too, out of curiosity. 20, 45, okay. There we go. Let's get this one. Let's see, are these stone? No, probably not. This may be. Out of stamp. Okay. Cover stam. Hey, Abby Nathan. How you doing today? Guess TriZon's over there farming some stuff. Okay, let's see. Come on, Darwood, would you harvest it already? Okay, this stone is a lie. Yeah, it's all terrain too. Okay, so did we harvest all the stones? Possible. I guess that's where stone masonry gets you. Once you collect it's all gone. Don't think those are rocks, but I'm gonna check anyway. Nope. Okay. Ah, gotta expand my horizons. Gotta go over here. Okay, this isn't a rock. I don't think that is either. No, it doesn't look it. So let's go over here. That's a rock. That's a rock. Okay, let's see if these are... They might be. There we go. Okay, I guess this is part of the terrain. Let's try these. Or this one. There we go. Oh, almost got dismounted. Got myself a little close to the ground, or water. I could go over there, I guess. I mean, fine, let's go over here. Found any heli? No, actually we haven't. I didn't see any. There are some though, I believe. Oh, wrong button. Aquaria. Yeah, there is one in that direction. We were thinking about attempting to tame one tonight, but I came to the realization that we wouldn't be able to. Come on, Doad. Harvest. Come on. It's a stone. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have the ability to go after Tusos yet on here. And the only place we actually have... There we go. The only place we have the ability for that right now is on the center. But we went on the center and we couldn't find any helicoprions, even after we did 5 dino wipes. So, yeah, I feel like they're not on the center, which is unfortunate. I was thinking that they should be anywhere that there's deep water. Any map that has deeper water, but I mean, apparently not. Unless some people have found it on the center. I'd like to know. But from what we found, we did not see it on the center at all. Using gene scanners. Is this a stone? Yes, it is. Haha. I don't think that's a stone. This might be, though. No, that's not. That was, though. There we go. You can harvest that dough. Doesn't look like it wants to. I mean, I gotta see the blue Phiomia just because. Oh, 55, okay. see what these are. Yeah, it's a dead Megalodon. Okay. 95 Megalodon. Mm-hmm. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay, run out of stam. Okay. I think I pretty much gathered all of the stone over here. There's some metal nodes. I'll get the stone back here. So that TriZon has more that you can build with. It's actually quite a distance away. Can this break this? Again! Hey, nice. Okay, got another one on the way. Come on. Yeah, I guess turn around. There we go. Okay. She's full of a lot of stone now. That's good. And it is 5 a.m. Okay. Nice. Get my RG out of here. Okay, so I got a bunch of stone. What do we got for wood? Okay, we got no wood. Let's get some more wood. Okay, well, let's grab the beaver here. Oh, I'm using TriZon's RG. I should be able to tell. Full frontal has the hat on. Wait, I picked up the doed. I was gonna pick up the beaver. Why do I have the doed? I'm probably dozing off. Let's just get a little bit more wood. It is getting late. I do need to sleep. Would be nice if we could get like a roof on this, but I think TriZon's got to go higher with it. So we're not close to completing it yet, but it's a starter at least. Here's another tree. Not very many trees left, that's for sure. We've pretty much cut them all down. There's another tree. Sorry, Pteranodon. Wait, what level were you? Oh, 45. I thought maybe I saw 145. Okay, beaver, you're overweight, but, you know, berries. Okay, let's just dump all these. That's kind of cool. Let's get this one here. That's a Megalodon. Oh, come on, Stego, stop walking on my wood. Stego, leave me alone. Stupid trike, get off me too. Tell ya. Okay, beaver's pretty overweight. get over here. Instead of running into the wall with the beaver, I guess I'll put it over there. There we go. Let's give the narco berries back to it. There we go. And that. There we go. And those. TriZon's grabbing the wood. We have some preserving bins over here. Haven't started yet. I guess TriZon's putting flags up at the front of the base, which is nice. You know, I should make a paintbrush and some paint and doodle on it or something. Actually, I could put the Nylusion logo on that. I don't know how much that would take to use for paints, but you know, we haven't gotten into making actual paint. I really should do that. Because it's fun. It's fun to make paints. Yeah, there we go. Tell you. Okay, so now I guess this is all we've gotten so far. Yeah. We'll finish it at some point, just not sure when. At least we got a couple of preserving bins there, and they got the necessities going up. We got the smithies, the forges, the babby, and the pestles. Those are the necessities. Otherwise, then after this, it's just more storage. And then, of course, we got a couple of preserving bins. And we should probably harvest the Arkalon. How much you got left? It has 11. So technically we'll be getting it all. Okay, TriZon's getting those on. We'll probably use some dino gates at least in here. Maybe not every door, but we'll probably use some at least. This will probably be a dino gate here because TriZon put double doors here and here. I should probably end up making a saddle for this Anki as well. Hey, we got one Anki egg already. That's good. That's good. you got? Nothing. Okay. So TriZon just combining it all onto the end. And this is just stone. You know, I think I had a cooking pot. That I don't know if that should go outside or what. Generally, it should. Thought I had something in here. I got a chair, but got a standing torch. Oh, you know, I have a stone water intake. Let me place one. Or unless we want to make metal. We could make metal. Maybe there's a metal one. TriZon says there's a metal one. Let me do that. I mean, it doesn't hurt to just place a metal one. Okay, let's place this. And I'll place a water tank as well. At some point we'll put down a bunk bed too, who knows. So, should I put it over here or over there? You know, I think putting the intake over here by the Arkalon isn't bad. Because you can't really get much over here anyway. So let's put intake right here. Okay, well, I'll just put that there. There we go. That gives us some water. Now, the question is, where should I put the water tank? Should I... Oh, I can get the water tank right there in the corner. You know, that's not bad. It makes a use for that corner. Yeah, that's not bad. You can't. Otherwise, we can't use that corner for anything else anyway. It's too close to the water, and yeah. Okay, there's some more metal structures here. Okay. And then we should put a cooking pot down. Where should I put that? I mean, probably should put it on the beach somewhere. But like, actually no. Really it should be going over here right next to the intake. Because that way then we have the ability to fill the water skins easily without having to put them inside the water intake or a tap. And of course, TriZon's getting crop plots going. Okay. Are they going to be irrigated? Probably not. I think they're too far away. Yeah, not irrigated. I mean, they're collecting rain. Okay, so I will either need to move the intake and stuff over here, I could. I mean, if there's a door here, that means TriZon is planning to fill this area out a little bit. Well, you know, what I could do is just relocate the water tank. Although, I kind of like the water tank there. Should I put the second one down? I guess I'll put the second one down. We don't have any reason for a second one here anyway. I guess I can just put it over here by the crop plots. Wow, that's a little close. Will it reach if I put it right here? Let's check the range. Oh, just barely. Well, I can always pick it up in the future. For now, it's fine. Has them irrigated. I was going to get myself a drink, but it wouldn't let me. There we go. Hide the range on that. Okay. So, yeah, now we got some crops that, well, we don't have crops growing. We need to actually get them in. But, yeah, we'll be able to put crops in. Okay, well, oh, I didn't put the cooking pot over here. I need to put the cooking pot here. Let's put the cooking pot right here. Like, right beside the house. Maybe try to get it on a leveler surface. Yeah, that should work. Then it's right next to the water tank. So you can just refill water skins and stuff as you need while just standing here. Okay, so got that. As for this, the only thing we'd have left to place is a bunk bed and maybe the toilet. I don't know where we'd want to put the toilet. So, I guess, how far did we get today? Well, let's see. Yeah, we got a 2-story base here so far. Need to put another level on it so that we can get to using dino gates on for the doors. Just because, yeah, coming along pretty well. And I think what I want to do, maybe for next time, who knows, is I want to get some dye going. Because why not? We haven't made any yet in the series. And I might try to attempt to color our logo or something on the flags there. I haven't actually figured out how to get that to work, so I might have to look up some info on that. I've never actually put our own images into ARK. So yeah, it has to be converted to a special file or something like that. So yeah, something like that. Anyway, yeah, so, it's late, gotta sleep. But, today we got a nice Anki, and we got over here, started making a new base. We did not see a Helicopterion, unfortunately. I would have liked to maybe just looked at one, but at the same time, I can't tame it anyway because, well, we can't get down to 2 sows. We don't have the water capabilities right now. All we have is an Archelon, which I'm pretty sure would not survive against a Tuso. But yeah, at some point we'll tame a helicopter. Hopefully. Maybe. But anyway, yeah, I guess that's it for the stream. If you like the stream, hit that like button. We really appreciate it, and it really helps us out a lot. If you haven't already, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Leave a comment if you're watching after the stream, and of course share it. Also, if you're looking to get notifications, and maybe you're not getting them, because I know YouTube turns them off, check out our Discord server, or our website, or any of our other links, which are all posted in the description, because we post all of our stuff there. And of course, the best way to get notifications is to turn on notifications on the timeline channel in the Discord server, and you'll get notifications that way. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Hopefully next time we'll be able to, I don't know, either finish this or do something. We'll see. I'll mess around with maybe some images and see what I can get to painting. Who knows? Anyway, see you next time.